I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go so ill. Zero Beef is apologizing. I'm talking about my Gatling gun blast. I got an idea and I just went with it. So I had a little bit of speech to go with a miracle of a voice. I'm sorry, they just hit me one. I was just playing and coming out. I lured them in and then they got a Gatling gun. It's literally, I don't understand. It was just blowing off. It was just putting some steam. Some bullets just bouncing. You got to understand. I got my limits. I got my limitation. I just roll with it. I just find in my mind to literally put it together. I'm just ill with a Gatling gun blast. I don't understand. What is the problem with the flow of my saying? I go with the rhythm and I know what I said. I know what I done and what I did was against the ways of the scales to take this all the way in. I see my mind. I see pencil pushing, but I'm not ducking and cover. I'm thinking, I'm taking, I'm doing this moment of my life. I'm taking, seeing, and momentos happening to me and passing for me, and I know this holes in my clothes. I didn't know how I got there. I promise you, officer, I was just talking and saying something, and then I just saw this ill behavior of a Gatling blast. I just turned in there and knowing what I was doing. This flow of mine, I know this wave is so sick to know to talk and to do to somebody like this, but I didn't mean to because there was nobody left. I got to understand everybody was down, and this power drop I just said, I just got the mood to do and know how I went and how I did it, and this flow of mine just went to go all the way, and I know what I done. I got to explain myself to understand a miracle to listen to understand I can go all the way with Evelyn, to know the evolution of something and into how it goes, and I don't understand why you being such a superhero when you explain. I got the moments in my mind and the Milky Way lying in my sight. I know what this way that goes is like a custard, eating it like it's nothing. I spit it out because it was just two way or one way out of seeing a little body like this. I got to understand this wave of mine, my mind to go, to wave, to go, to go, to waves, to wave, to go, to moments of my life, to know that flashing past my eyes is like the visions and the puzzles are putting together. I don't know why I'm so sick. I don't know, I'm explaining myself too much, and I go with the momentum, I go with the rhythm, I go to this place and I do the movement, but I'm just saying I'm a statue. What's the problem? It's just head rolling. It's just a Gatling gun blast. I'm so ill, so sick, and I'm saying I hear it in my mind, and I put this together, and I'm so sorry to be in this position to know I'm ringing the bell and alarm to know this waves of my mind just takes me over to dark places, and I know the light of the sun and the holy moment of lives to shine so brightly into my heart, and to know those moments in my life is so treasure. Like I got my back and I see my mind and I see what you say about a city and about a fair place, and I just see the sounds of this waves of such a ill sound of literally a wave of my mind expressing myself with a movement just goes around and around and around, and I don't know where the bullets are ending. I just know this literally a wave just paints my wall to know I'm making a statement, to know when I'm doing something where I don't know what to say. What's the violence and sex every single day? I'm putting momentum of my mind together. I take a moment to take a breath and swallow my saliva because it's so offending what I'm doing, what I'm saying. I don't understand how far I can take it to the mind explodes, to be such a force in the mind of nature, to know the supernatural ways taking over control. I got to know when I go with my flow. I got to explode. My mind just takes over, and I know when there is a starburst of suicide of the sun to know. I see that visions in my eyes, and I don't know why supernova is so strong like that, to be such a positive thing in the life, to see life itself even after it's wasted over. I'm just saying my grave, my coffin, I know I buried it. I know I'm lucky and 13. I know my state of mind. This inner child has some sick ways to put. I just need to bury sometime just to know I'm in a safe, a joking way. I seen the joker in my mind, a villain to know. How far am I gonna take this psychological jokes before it goes and fades away? Before somebody else drops from laughter so much, I'm gonna explode and be sick in my mind today. I got a gun. I know what people do. I'm freezing like liquid nitrogen. I know what to do with the space and the light, to do a calculation for the live stream to just blossom like the way it's supposed to be. But this witches got me in the wild, pressing buttons of little switches. I don't know why they're switching this knife around. I'm just saying, sometimes you just gotta be a spirit guide, and I see my mind taking over, showing myself swirling and swirling, and all the way to see darkness blow my mind away with a supernova blast to know I'm making history today. This flow of mine, it can sound corny or good. I don't really care because I'm having fun spitting this freestyle to drop the mic to in your face to know what I'm standing for. How I see my family in my heart, and I see a city being named. I'm just saying how dark it can get from a hidden area way. I'm going with my momentum. I am not running this. I see my web, my solution, my box of ideas to just buy away when I want to see information of my mind to say what is going on. I need to get lucky and bend this over to know I can spit on it and pank it and spank it like I really mean it. Seeing I bend over all the way, I'm saying over the moon because I know I made my bed today. I got to know this flows of mine, and so it's got to go with the momentum. I want to say idea after a split second to know that weakness don't go away. I'm saying this momentum to take my breath and just hold my hands below the water to know I'm counting 100 to 100, and I see my mind fading away. But you got to understand, when I hear the sickness and illness of a Gatling gun blasting, when I know my state of mind is further than that, and it goes all the way.